Hi, good evening. Just let me know if I'm audible and visible. Just 1 second. I'll also check it out. सो राइटेड ने अभी आरबीआई ग्रेड बी फेज़ 1 को लेके है ना काफ़ी, एक सेकेंड। सो आरबीआई ग्रेड बी फेज़ 1 को लेके हमने काफ़ी एक्सटेंसिव कोर्सेज जो है चलाए, और अभी जो है करंटली हमने क्या किया कि एमसीक्यू मैराथन्स जो है हम चला रहे हैं अलग अलग सब्जेक्ट्स पे। सो इफ़ यू आर समवन हु इज़ प्रिपेयरिंग फॉर आरबीआई ग्रेड बी और फेज़ 1 आपके सर पे है, सो दिस इज़ द राइट प्लेस वेयर यू हैव केम इन। ओके, और इस पूरे लेक्चर का अगर आपको पीडीएफ चाहिए, सो यू कैन जॉइन अस अराउंड टेलीग्राम चैनल @rated reg, ठीक है। रिपीटिंग अगेन @rated reg। आप व्हाट्सएप पे भी हमें कनेक्ट कर सकते हो। हमारा नंबर है 8083317029। सो यहाँ से आप हमसे कनेक्ट कर सकते हो। ओके, नाउ मूविंग अहेड, हम लोग स्टार्ट करते हैं। कल के क्लास में हम लोग क्वेश्चन नंबर 30 तक कर चुके थे, ठीक है। 30 से आगे चलते हैं हम लोग, क्वेश्चन नंबर 31 से हम लोग देखते हैं। ओके, so regarding the National Green Hydrogen Mission (NGHM) and recent breakthrough by CSIR, which of the following statement is or are correct? India has successfully developed indigenous PEM fuel cell stack to power its first hydrogen fuel cell bus and inland waterway vessel. The government has awarded 4 Hydrogen Valley Innovations Cluster in Jodhpur, Odisha, Pune and Kerala, and a rupees 1000 crore fund has been allocated specifically for innovative biomass based hydrogen production pilots. Options are 1 only, 1 and 2, 2 and 3, 3 only, and 1, 2 and 3 all. So giving you time. Good evening. Hi Niranjan. Hi Tanmay. How are you? You guys can answer the question. So yes, the correct answer is B, 1 and 2 only, ठीक है। So B is the correct answer for this question. Statement 1 is absolutely correct that CSIR's indigenous PEM fuel cell stack have powered India's first hydrogen bus and waterway vessel. Okay. Statement 2 is correct because the 4 strategic cluster are Jodhpur, Odisha, Pune and Kerala, of course. Third statement is incorrect, ठीक है। Allocation for innovative biomass based hydrogen production pilot is 100 crore, not 1000 crore. Okay. And RAC is the implementing agency for this. Okay, moving ahead, question number 32. आज हमारे वो ऑप्शंस की दिक्कतें नहीं आएंगी, ठीक है। In the context of recent development in the Indian financial market, the National Bank for Financing Infrastructure and Development successfully raised 5k crore. Which of the following statement regarding this issue is correct? This marks in NAFBID's first ever issuance of certificate of deposit. The instrument were issued with 1 year tenure at a coupon rate of 6.95%. The issuance was priced 5 to 7 basis points higher than similar instruments from peers like NABARD and SIDBI to attract investors. So tell me the correct answer. 1 only, 1, 2, 2 and 3, 1 and 3, 1, 2 and 3. So yes, of course, B is the correct answer. 1 and 2 are correct, ठीक है, because this was the maiden first ever CD issuance by NAFBID. Statement 2 is correct. The coupon rate was fixed at 6.95% for the maturity period of 1 year. Statement 3 is incorrect here, ठीक है। NAFBID enjoyed the pricing edge, meaning it it priced the CDs 5.5 to 7 basis points lower, not higher actually, है ना, ऑप्शन में हमारा हायर दे रखा था. ठीक है. क्वेश्चन नंबर 33. अंडर द रिवाइज फ्रेमवर्क इफेक्टिव फ्रॉम अप्रैल 1 2026, VRR इन्वेस्टमेंट विल काउंट अंडर एग्जिस्टिंग FPI's लिमिट. The current FPI limit for central government securities is set at dash, while the limit for state development loans stands at what percent? 5%, 2%, 6, 5, 6, 2, 15, 6 and 10, 2. अरे यार तुम्हें तो आंसर ही दिखा दिया यहाँ, तो अब तो दिख ही चुका है आंसर, क्या ही बोलो. सी इज द करेक्ट आंसर ऑफ कोर्स. ठीक है. So following the reform, all VRR investments are subsumed into the general route. The applicable limits for FPI under the general route are 6% for central government securities and 2% for state development loans. ठीक है. The limit for corporate debt is 15% over here. Okay. Moving ahead, next question, question number 32. In February 2026, India and France signed a protocol to amend the 1992 Double Taxation Avoidance Convention regarding the revised dividend tax structure. Which of the following is or are correct? The options are: the previous flat 10% tax rate on dividend has been replaced by a new two-tier structure. A 5% tax rate is now applicable for shareholders who hold at least 10% of a company's capital, and for all other holdings less than 10%, the dividend tax rate has been increased to 15%. 1 only, 1 and 2, 2 and 3, 1, 2 and 3, and 3 only. Let me know the correct answer. Yes, D is the correct answer. 1, 2 and 3 are correct. Okay, all the three statements are correct. Okay, moving to the next question, question number 35. With reference to BODH, benchmarking open data platform for health AI initiative, consider the following statement. It was developed by IIT Kanpur in collaboration with the National Health Authority. It solves the testing and validation mechanism for AI solutions before they are deployed on a large scale. The platform is designed to provide real-time telemedicine consultation to rural patients. Which of the following given above is correct? 1 only, 1 and 2, 2 and 3, 1 and 3, 2, 1, 2 and 3. Yeah, absolutely. B is the correct answer. 1 and 2 are correct for this. Okay. Both is what? It's a collaboration between IIT Kanpur and the NHA. Statement 2 is, then again, statement 2 is also correct. Its core purpose is to act as a benchmarking and validation engine for AI health solution. Statement 3 is incorrect. Both is a data and benchmarking platform for developers and regulator, not a direct patient facing telemedicine service. Okay. E-Sanjeevani is one such thing, जिसके थ्रू ये होता है. Okay, moving ahead to the next question, question number 36. The primary functional objective of voice era stack is to transition from simple text-based translation to DAS, thereby establishing voice as the DAS interface for citizens to access government services. Batch process transcriptions and secondary, real-time speech system, most natural, offline direct dictionary service, and primary, visual to text conversion, alternative, and encrypted data storage and secure. Yes, B is the correct answer. Real-time speech system, most natural. So the primary functional objective of voice era stack is to transition from simple text-based translation to real-time speech system, thereby establishing voice as the most natural interface for citizen to access government services. Okay, moving ahead, next question, question number 37. Under the final 2026 ECB framework, the RBI has introduced significant operational easing for authorized dealer category 1 banks. Which of the following requirements has been scrapped for AD banks? The requirement to report ECB transactions to the NESL, the requirement to maintain 100% cash reserve against ECB inflow, the requirement to verify if the borrowing cost align with the market condition, the requirement to obtain a physical signature from the foreign lender, and the requirement to convert all foreign currency loans into INR within 24 hours. So which amongst is the correct answer? Yes, C is the correct answer over here. The requirement to verify if the borrowing cost align with the market conditions. Okay, it shifted the responsibility of cost monitoring. The RBI scrapped the requirement for AD banks to verify if the borrowing cost align with the market condition. Okay, next question, question number 38. Under the India AI mission mentioned in the 2026 guidelines, the government has established the AI course platform. What is the current status of the database and sectoral models hosted in this platform? 5,000 plus data sets and 100 sectoral models, 9,500 plus data sets plus 273, 10,000 plus data sets, 500 sectoral models, 38,000 plus data set, 273 sectoral models, and 1,200 plus data sets plus 50 sectoral models. So which amongst this is the correct answer? तुम आंसर दो, मैं थोड़ा पानी पी लूं. Yeah, absolutely. B is the correct answer over here. Okay. So according to February 2026 update, AI course currently hosts over 9,500 data sets and 273 sectoral models. Okay. Next question number 39. Which pillar of the export promotion mission specifically facilitates collateral-free loans with up to 85% guarantee coverage for micro and small units subject to a limit of 10 crore? निर्यात दिशा, निर्यात प्रोत्साहन 2.0, निर्यात विकास, निर्यात सक्षम. Yes, B is the correct answer. Niryat Protsahan is the financial sub-scheme pillar that handles trade finance, interest subvention and collateral support. Okay. Now, next question number 40. The EPM's specialized e-commerce credit facility provides a direct facility of up to dash with a dash guarantee and an overseas inventory facility of up to dash 50 lakhs, 90% and 5 crore, 50 lakhs, 75% and 5 cr, 1 crore, 90% and 10 crore, 50 lakh, 85% and 2 cr, 25 lakh, 90% and 5 cr. Tell me the correct answer. Yes, A is the correct answer for this question. Okay, 50 lakhs, 90% with 5 cr. Okay. Moving ahead, question number 41. In February 2026, Niti Aayog's Atal Innovation Mission AIM marked a significant strategic shift by launching India's first state innovation mission. Regarding this development in Tripura, which of the following statement is correct? The launch signifies the transition to AIM 2.0, moving from centralized model to state-led institutional framework. The mission is managed by Tripura Institution for Transformation under the Make from Tripura initiative. The TNEST, Tripura Nurturing Entrepreneurship and Startup Hub, was established in Agartala, supported by innovation centers in all the 8 districts. So which amongst this is the correct answer? 1 only, 1 and 2, 2 and 3, 1 and 3 and 1, 2 and 3. मैं ऑप्शंस दिखा देता हूँ फिर से एक बार, है ना? चलो, करेक्ट आंसर बताओ. Says E is the correct answer. 1, 2 and 3 all are correct. Okay? All these 3 are correct. AIM 2.0 focuses on institutionalizing innovation at the state level. TAFT is the nodal agency for focusing on Make from Tripura, and TNEST is the primary infrastructure reaching all districts to support women and tribal entrepreneurs. Okay, moving ahead, question number 42. Regarding the India AI Compute Portal, as of February 26, the government has successfully onboarded dash GPUs with an ultimate mission target of dash GPUs. 10,000, 50,000, 38,000, 1 lakh, 40,000, 75,000, 13,000, 1 lakh and 38,000 and 5 lakhs. So which is the correct answer? Yes, B is the correct answer for this question. The update confirms that 38,000 GPU have already been onboarded via the India AI Compute Portal and are moving toward the long-term goal of 1 lakh GPUs to support domestic AI development. Okay, based on the state-wise data for approved grants under PMKSY as of February 26, which of the following state ranks second in terms of total grant sanction? Maharashtra, Gujarat, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh and Uttarakhand. Okay, so Andhra Pradesh is the correct answer for this question. Maharashtra ranks first, followed by Andhra Pradesh at second, and Gujarat at the third place. Okay, moving ahead to the next question. Question number 44. India's credit deposit ratio reached a record high of 82.2% in January 26, and in the context of banking liquidity and structural stress, consider the following statement. The credit deposit growth gap has widened to approximately 250 basis points, with credit growth outpacing deposit growth. Demand deposits currently constitute the largest portion of total deposits, accounting for approximately 87.8% of total deposit base, and an elevated CD ratio typically enhances the efficiency of monetary policy transmission by reducing the need for wholesale funding. So which amongst the following is correct? 1 only, 2 and 3, 1 and 2, 1 and 3, 1, 2 and 3. So yes, statement 1 is only correct. So A is the correct answer, 1 only. Okay. Total bank credit grew at 13.1% year on, while deposit grew at 10.6%, creating 250 basis point gaps. And statement 2 is incorrect because time deposits, not demand deposits, are dominant and accounting for 87.8% of total deposit. ठीक है. Third statement भी गलत है because an elevated CD ratio actually weakens monetary transmission and increases reliance on volatile wholesale funding. ठीक है. चलो. Moving ahead, question number 45. For the financial year 25-26, which state received the highest amount of sanctioned or release funds under the National Mission on Natural Farming? ठीक है. उत्तर प्रदेश, राजस्थान, आंध्र प्रदेश, मध्य प्रदेश, तेलंगाना. आंसर तो आपने देख ही लिया है ना. So C is the correct answer for this question. Andhra Pradesh received the highest sanction amount of 11,621.78 lakh for 25-26, and then comes UP. Based on top 5 states data for registered farmers under the Natural Farming Certification System as of February 26, which state holds the highest number of registered farmers? Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, Telangana or Gujarat? Yes, D is the correct answer, Telangana. ठीक है, याद रखना. Telangana leads with over 4.52 lakh registered farmers and the highest area coverage of 5.52 lakh hectares. Maharashtra is at second place, but first in the number of certificates issued. Okay. Moving ahead to the next question. The BioRide, Biotechnology Research Innovation and Entrepreneurship Development Scheme serves as a major engine for India's bioeconomy. So fill in the blanks. But the BioRide scheme has a total outlay of DAS for the period of 21 to 26, and it implements biomanufacturing and biofoundry. Pillar to establish DAS for bio-based products, 6,520 crore, private diagnostic labs, 9,197 crore, automation platform and infrastructure, 10,900 crore, and organic fertilizer retail outlet, 9,197 crore, and genetically modified seed bank, and 1,261 crore, and drone repair centers. So कौन सा सही है इसमें? Absolutely B is the correct answer, है ना. 9197 crore automation platforms and infrastructure. ठीक है. So total outlay is 9197 crore, and biomanufacturing and biofoundry pillar focuses on establishing automation platform and shared infrastructure to help startup and MSME scale bio-based product like enzymes and biochemicals. Okay, next question. Based on the cumulative data released in February 26, which state has received the highest amount of sanctioned funds under NESIDS for the period between 23-24 and 25-26? Arunachal, Tripura, Mizoram, Assam and Manipur. Yes, D is the correct answer. Absolutely, Assam is the correct answer for this. Assam ranks first with total sanctioned cost of 1764.39 crore across 14 projects. Arunachal Pradesh follows at distant second place. Okay, moving ahead. Next question. Regarding the recently announced PM Setu, Pradhan Mantri Skilling and Employability Transformation Project, which of the following statement is correct? The project has a total budgetary outlay of 60,000 crore aimed at upgrading 1,000 ITIs. It follows a hub and spoke model and is implemented via industry-led special purpose vehicle. The funding for the project is shared equally between center and the states at 50-50 ratio. So, कौन सा सही है? 1 only, 1 2 only, 1 2 2 3, 1 2 and 3. चलो बताओ. Yes, C is the correct answer, 1 and 2. The project has total budgetary outlay of 60,000 crore aimed at upgrading 1,000 ITIs, and it follows a hub and spoke model and implemented via industry-led special purpose vehicles. Okay, chalo. Moving ahead, question number 50. Regarding the risk-based premium framework to implemented by the Deposit Insurance and Credit Guarantee Corporation from April 1st, 2026, which of the following statement is incorrect? Okay, the framework replaces the current flat premium system of 12 paise per 200 of accessible deposit. Payment banks and local area banks will be exempted from RBP and will continue to pay the flat card rate of 12 paise. The risk-based rating model is divided into two tiers, with tier 1 applying exclusively to scheduled commercial banks including RRBs, and the risk category assigned to a bank under this framework is strictly confidential and cannot be used for marketing purpose. And the last option is banks currently under the prompt corrective action framework will continue to pay the 12 paise flat rate until they exit the framework. So एक बार फिर से थोड़ा सा छोटा कर देता हूँ ताकि आपको ऑप्शन सारे दिख जाए. चलो, let me know. Yes, absolutely. C is the correct answer. The risk-based rating model is divided into two tiers. So, tier 1 applying exclusively to SCBS, and it also includes the RRBs. Okay. Now, next question, question number 51. Regarding India's performance in the Network Readiness Index 2025 released by the Portland Institute, which of the following statement is correct? India secured 45th rank among 127 economies, marking an improvement of 4 positions compared to the previous year. India's overall score improved from 53.63 in 2024 to 54.43. The NRI assessment framework is built upon 4 pillars: technology, people, governance, and sustainability. And India achieved the first rank globally in indicators such as ICT services, exports, and AI scientific publications. So, कौन सा सही है? 1 2 and 3, 1 2 and 4, 2 and 4, 1 and 3, 1 2 3 and 4 all. बताओ, which amongst this is correct? Absolutely, B is the correct answer. 1 2 and 4 only. Okay, चलो. So I hope you guys are enjoying this session, है ना. Very soon हम लोग phase 2 का जो है कोर्स है वो भी हमारा लॉन्च होने वाला है. That will be on 14th of June, जहाँ पे we are not only extensively covering the entire syllabus, but along with that हम live descriptive answer writing sessions भी करेंगे. ठीक है. So be ready for that, and all the best to all of you जो भी prepare कर रहे हैं phase 1 के अभी. Okay, regarding the launch of Chakra by the State Bank of India, which of the following statement is correct? Chakra is a center of excellence established to enhance SBI's institutional capability in financing 8 specific sunrise sector. The initiative identifies a total investment potential of approximately rupees 100 trillion over the next 5 years, with a specific lendable opportunity of 20 to 22 trillion for banks. SBI has partnered with 21 institutions including Japan's MUFG and SMBC to facilitate joint appraisal and co-financing of large-scale infrastructure projects, and the COE aims to transition from traditional deposit-backed lending to patient capital structures like mezzanine financing to manage the risk of emerging technology. तो कौन सा सही है? 1 2 4, 2 3 4, 1 and 3, 1 2 3 4 और 4 only. मैं फिर से आपको ऑप्शंस दिखा देता हूँ, वो ज़रूरी है आपके लिए. ठीक है, चलो. Yes, absolutely D is the correct answer. 1, 2, 3 and 4 चारों के चारों ही statement सही है. All 4 statements are correct because Chakra focuses on 8 sunrise sectors: renewable energy, green hydrogen, electric mobility, semiconductors, ACC and battery storage, decarbonization, smart infrastructure, data centers, है ना. And the total potential is 100 trillion capex with 22 trillion debt financing opportunity. The 21 MOUs include Japanese giants and domestic institutions like NAFBID, PFC and RAC, and the COE promotes mezzanine debt and patient capital structures. Okay. Moving ahead, question number 53. The production linked incentive scheme for food processing industry is designed to support Indian brands and create global manufacturing champions. What is the total outlay and duration of this scheme? 10,000 crore and 2021 to 24-25, 10,900 crore, 21-22 to 26-27, 6,520 crore, 21-22 to 25-26, 10,900 crore, 22-23 to 27-28, 15,000 crore, 21-22 to 26-27. यहाँ एक चीज़ तो आपको ऑलरेडी समझ में आ चुका होगा, एक एलिमिनेशन हो रहा होगा ऑप्शन का. रिपीटेशन देख रहे हो, 10,900 करोड़, 10,900 करोड़, तो ये सारे ही ऑप्शंस आपके ए सी ई एलिमिनेट हो गए. ठीक है, अब आपको फाइनेंशियल ईयर पता होना चाहिए बस. सो बी इज एक्चुअली द करेक्ट आंसर ओवर हियर. ओके, द PLI SFPI has an outlay of 10,900 crore and is scheduled to run from 21-22 to 26-27. In February 26, the government overhauled the DPIT startup recognition framework to better align with the needs of deep tech firms. What is the revised turnover threshold and eligibility window for a firm to be recognized as deep tech startup? Turnover up to 100 crore and up to 10 years, turnover up to 200 crore and up to 10 years, turnover up to 300 crore up to 20 years, turnover up to 500 CR and up to 15 years, and turnover up to 200 CR up to 20 years. So, क्या आंसर है इसका? चलो बताओ. Yes, absolutely C is the correct answer for this. Turnover up to 300 CR and up to 20 years. Okay. According to the February 26 notification, standard startups turnover cap raised to 200 crore, eligibility up to 10 years, and deep tech startups turnover cap raised to 300 CR and eligibility is extended to 20 years to account for longer research and development cycles. Okay, moving ahead, next question, question number 55. In February 26, India and Brazil signed a memorandum of understanding to bolster bilateral cooperation in the MSME sector. Regarding the core objective of this agreement, which of the following statement is correct? The agreement mandates a fixed 15% quota for Brazilian MSMEs in India's public procurement tenders. A primary focus of the MOU is to facilitate MSME access to green finance to support eco-friendly upgrades and sustainable development. The MOU establishes a joint venture between SIDBI India and the BNDES Brazil to provide collateral-free loans to retail MSME. The partnership is strictly limited to exchange of policy framework and excludes market insight, sharing and technology transfers. And the agreement was signed as part of G20 Troika initiatives specifically targeting to the manufacturing of semiconductor chips by MSME. काफ़ी सारे ऑप्शंस लंबे लंबे हैं, थोड़ा सा टाइम देता हूँ, आप आराम से पढ़ लो इस चीज़ को. And absolutely B is the correct answer over here. Primary focus of the MOU is to facilitate MSME access to green finance to support eco-friendly upgrades and sustainable development. Okay. One of the key pillars of the MOU is green transition, which specifically prioritizes MSME access to green finance for eco-friendly upgrades. Option 1 is incorrect, no mandatory procurement quota. Option C is also incorrect, no specific joint venture between SIDBI and BNDE is mentioned. And D is also incorrect, the framework explicitly includes technology and market insight sharing. E is also incorrect, as it is a bilateral MSME agreement, not a G20 Troika semiconductor initiative. Okay. Moving ahead, question number 56. The Digital India Bhasini Division DIBD launched Voice Era at the India AI Impact Summit 26. Which of the following institutions was or were partners in the development of this national voice AI stack? IIT Bangalore, AI for Bharat, XSTEP Foundation and India Space Research Organization, ISRO. Options 1 and 2, 1, 2 and 3, 2 and 3, 3 and 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4. बताओ. Yes, right. B is the correct answer for this question. Okay. The development of Voice Era involved a collaboration between DIBD, XSTEP Foundation, IIT Bangalore and AI for Bharat. ISRO was not mentioned as a developer for this specific language and voice AI infrastructure. Okay. Moving ahead, question number 57. The DAS sector attracted the highest FDI equity inflow of 10.7 billion during the first 9 months of FY26, while DAS emerged as the top recipient state, attracting 15.38 billion in investments. Services Karnataka, computer software hardware and hardware Maharashtra, trading Gujarat, computer software and hardware in Karnataka, services Maharashtra. यहाँ भी तुम्हें ऑप्शन समझ में आ ही गया होगा, है ना. तीन ऑप्शन तो एलिमिनेट हो ही गया. ए खत्म, सी खत्म, ई खत्म, है ना. तो करेक्ट आंसर क्या है यहाँ पे? राइट, बी इज द करेक्ट आंसर ओवर हियर. कंप्यूटर सॉफ्टवेयर एंड हार्डवेयर एंड महाराष्ट्र. The computer software and hardware sector led sectoral inflow with $10.7 billion and Maharashtra was the leading recipient state with $15.38 billion, followed by Karnataka at $11.2 billion and Gujarat at $5 billion. Okay, moving ahead. The Union Cabinet approved the Startup India Fund of Funds 2.0 in February 26 regarding the operational and strategic framework of this scheme. Which of the following statement is correct? The scheme follows a direct investment model where the government provides equity directly to individual startup. It has a corpus of 10,000 crore specifically designed to mobilize long-term domestic capital for high-growth sectors, and the Small Industries Development Bank of India serves as the primary operating agency for the fund. तो कौन सा सही है? 1 only, 2 only, 1 and 2, 2 and 3, 1, 2 and 3. Yes, D is the correct answer for this question. 2 and 3 only. Okay. Statement 1 is actually incorrect, but because the scheme follows a fund of fund model, the government commits capital to SEBI registered AIFs, which then invest in individual startup. It does not invest directly. Okay. Chalo. Moving ahead, next question, question number 59. The government of India recently revised the startup recognition framework to strengthen the Startup India Action Plan. Based on 2026 revisions, consider the following statement. The turnover limit for general startup recognition has been enhanced from 100 CR to 200 CR. For the newly introduced deep tech startup category, the age limit for recognition has been extended to 20 years. Multi-state cooperative societies are now eligible for recognition under the revised framework, and the turnover limit for deep tech startup is fixed at 500 CR to account for high research and development cost. Which of the following statement is correct? 1, 2 and 3, 1 and 3, 2, 3 and 4, 1 and 2, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Yes, A is the correct answer over here. ठीक है, 1, 2 and 3 are correct. Fourth option is incorrect. Okay. General turnover limit increased from 100 CR to 200 CR. Deep tech startup have extended age limit of 20 years. Framework now includes multi-state and state or union territory cooperative society, है ना? But statement 4, deep tech turnover limit is 300 CR, not 500 CR. Okay. Moving ahead to the last question of the day, under the Namo Drone Didi initiative, the government has already distributed over 1,000 drones to self-help groups across the country as of January 26. Which state currently leads in terms of numbers of drone distributed? Uttar Pradesh, Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Madhya Pradesh or Haryana? Yes, correct. C is the correct answer for this. Karnataka is the correct answer. Okay, moving ahead. चलो 10 क्वेश्चन और कर लेते हैं, ठीक है. Regarding the flexibility provided to the banks in the 2026 MSME lending amendment, which of the following statement is correct? Banks are prohibited from extending collateral-free loans beyond 20 lakh under any circumstances. Banks may voluntarily increase the collateral-free limit up to 25 lakhs based on borrower's track record and internal bank policy. Banks must obtain specific prior approval from the KVIC to extend collateral-free loans to PMEGP units. Any loan above rupees 10 lakh must be covered under the credit guarantee scheme to be considered collateral-free. अरे यार यहाँ तो आंसर भी दिखा दिया. The amendment applies only to new loans sanctioned after April 1, 2026. So yes, absolutely, B is the correct answer over here. While the mandate is rupees 20 lakh, the amendment allows banks the discretion to increase this limit up to 25 lakhs for borrowers with a good track record and financial position. Okay. Moving ahead, question number 62. The Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology released the India AI Governance Guidelines in February 26. Which of the following are among the 7 sutras of this framework? Innovation over restraint, prioritizing technology adoption as a development catalyst, fairness and equity, actively avoiding bias against marginalized communities, decoupled accountability, ensuring developers are exempt from responsibility to encourage rapid prototyping. Okay, so कौन सा सही है? 1 only, 1 and 2, 2 and 3, 3 only, और 1, 2 and 3 are correct options. Yes, absolutely, B is the correct answer over here. 3 is incorrect statement. Okay. Innovation over restraint ensures regulation does not become a barrier to development. Okay, statement 2 is correct also. Fairness and equity is a core sutra to prevent algorithmic discrimination. Third is incorrect. One of the 7 sutras is accountability, which assigns clear responsibility based on function and risk level. Moving ahead, next question 63. The RBI's reform of VRR framework aims to enhance exit flexibility while maintaining stability. Which feature has been specifically modified to achieve this? Removal of the mandatory 3-year lock-in period for all new FPI entrants, allowing FPIs to fully or partially liquidate their holding after the completion of 3-year retention period, permitting FPIs to exit the Indian market within 1 year if they reinvest in total return swaps, enabling FPIs to trade their retention status to other domestic institutional investors, and eliminating the requirement for FPIs to register with SEBI for debt market participation. So, which amongst these options is the correct answer? Right, absolutely correct. B is the correct answer for this question. Okay, the maximum retention period remains 3 years. The reform enhances flexibility by allowing FPIs to fully or partially liquidate their investment after the successful completion of that period. Okay, question number 64. Regarding the central bank digital currency pilot launched in February 26 for food subsidies, which of the following statement is correct? The initiative integrates the digital rupee into the direct benefit transfer system for food subsidies under PMGKY. The e-rupees tokens issued are purpose bound, meaning they can be used for any transaction at a fair price shop, including non-food items. The pilot is collaborative effort involving the RBI, Canara Bank and the Department of Food and Public Distribution. 1 only, 1 and 3, 2 and 3, 1, 2, 3 and 3 only. Yes, right. B is the correct answer. 1 and 3 only. 2 is incorrect over here in the case of this question. Statement 1 is correct. The pilot targets integration of the digital rupee into DBT system for food subsidies. 2 is incorrect because purpose bound means tokens are electronically locked and can only be used to purchase food grains, not non-food items, even at the same shop. Okay, चलो. Last question of the day 65 तक करते हैं अपन, है ना. The MSME sector contributes significantly to industrial production, accounting for dash of India's total manufacturing output. To promote high quality production with minimal environmental impact, the ministry promotes dash. 31% PMEGP, 35% ZED certification, 46% MSE CDP, 35% PM Vishwakarma, and 31% ZED certification. Yes, right. B is the correct answer for this question. ठीक है, the manufacturing contribution is 35%. The initiative promoted is the zero defect, zero effect ZED certification. So I hope you liked the session which we conducted right now, and you can see the level of question that we are providing for your practice. This entire PDF will be available on the Telegram channel too, so you can join our Telegram channel @WritedReg. ठीक है, आप यहाँ से हमें टेलीग्राम पे ज्वाइन कर सकते हो. आपको कुछ पर्सनली हमसे बात करना है तो व्हाट्सएप पे आप टेक्स्ट कर सकते हो 8083317029. दिस इज़ आवर व्हाट्सएप नंबर, आप यहाँ पिंग कर सकते हो. ओके, विल मीट अगेन इन द नेक्स्ट क्लास. तब तक के लिए बाय बाय, सी यू अगेन, गुड नाइट.